Good morning, Guyana. Welcome back to Soul Boost. It's your opportunity to reconnect, recharge, and lift your spirits. So we're so glad you're back today, and we hope that the practice yesterday on thoughts was enlightening and that you were able to kind of just get an understanding of what's happening within your mind. So yesterday, we talked about the different types of thoughts and how they can actually change how you're feeling, whether you're having a positive or negative thoughts. Today, we're going to look at how when we choose the thoughts that we have and focus on it, how much that can really change our environment. So, we started off this week talking about the awareness and how our awareness of what's happening can truly change how we see the world. So today, as we look at ourselves and we have an inventory, we can kind of tell if we're creating positive thoughts, are we creating negative thoughts, are we criticizing, are we complaining, what's truly happening within our minds. Because at the end of the day, when situations happen, how we respond to them really is an indication of what's happening within us. It has nothing to do with the situation on the outside. But the more we can actually stabilize ourselves on the inside, then regardless of what's happening outside, we can actually come into that situation and it can be neutral. We won't have to take sorrow from that situation in any circumstance. So our focus today is about putting that attention on our thoughts and directing it. Because a lot of times what we do is we have no idea what's happening within our minds. It's almost like our mind is controlling us and we're just not choosing our thoughts. So we're just going to practice for today on just making a choice on whatever the scenes and situations that are happening in front of us. Can we see it from a beneficial point of view? Can we see that whatever it is, can we look through a lens that actually sees the benefit behind whatever the scene is? So to do that, first we have to be aware. When we look at something, when we see a scene that's happening, whether it's positive or negative, how do we look at this? Do we look at it as, oh my gosh, it's so horrible? Or, okay, I see what's happening. Let me stay detached and let me focus on what's really needed at this time. Because if we're not able to focus our mind and direct our mind, then our mind is running us instead of the soul, the being, choosing the thoughts that appear on the mind. So let's take a moment to kind of just reflect on the scenes of your life. How have you dealt with the scenes that are happening around you? One recent one that all of us around the entire world is dealing with is the whole virus issue. Some are having a hard time accepting the scenes regarding this because it has completely transformed their life. They're not able to do what they could do in the past. The freedom that they had is just not there. It's very limited. But how we deal with that, it really is about where we are on the inside. How is our perspective from the inside? Are we looking at the scenes as, oh my gosh, it's never going to get better? Or are we looking at it as an opportunity? This is an opportunity for me to slow down and just stop and reflect on what's really happening within myself instead of seeing the limitations of how the whole virus has disrupted the entire world. But it's the focus. It's how we look through the screen of our minds. It can be an opportunity or it can be a curse. And we can actually look at it and complain about it and criticize it. Or we can make the best of it and see how we can uplift ourselves and others. So let's take a moment to kind of assess and focus today. So for today's meditation, just take a deep breath. And I hope as the days go by that the meditations will become easier and more natural for you. But this is just 30 seconds, 60 seconds of your time throughout the day to get that soul boost. We're just going to look at the scenes that are happening within you. Is there any aspects of your life that you're just not happy with? That you just are looking at it and it's not going well? Now, can we look at those same scenes from a different perspective? Can we look at the scenes that are happening within our lives as something that could be beneficial to us? Can we see the same scene, but look behind it and see how much even the scene of the virus is helping us to slow down and to reconnect and to reset that spiritual being within us. How this is such an opportunity for us instead of looking at the negative. So just bring your focus and attention to something that is happening within your life. Just observe and see if you can shift everything that is happening to the exact opposite of what you are feeling and thinking. And just hold that awareness. And just bring your attention back into your room. So today's Soul Boost is really about focus. Can we focus our mind on what we want to see and think? Instead of taking those feelings of the past and worry and negativity, can we shift that to positive well-being, just seeing the best in every situation? Just try it. We're just going to experiment. Remember, we are the spiritual scientists this week. So we're just going to experiment with different theories. So thank you for joining us. Keep working on your soul boost, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Om Shanti.